Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you're enjoying your December, since I know it's still early. To go on top of our Christmas tree, what's normally put on is a star, but like in my family, we actually have a little angel. A little angel, not angel. English. So, for our angel, we're going to need two light blue 260s, one white 260, one gold 160, one flesh tone 260, and then your choice of whatever hair color you want. I'm going to go ahead and use the brown one just so that the gold shows up more. But you could go ahead and change the hair color, change the dress color. I'm just doing it so that it shows up better on the video. So I'm going to go ahead and start with my flesh tone. I'm going to need about 6 inches of flesh tone here. And I'm going to grab my brown for our hair. I'm not going to need too much here, just so that the hair doesn't get caught up in the wings. I'm going to go ahead and do about, say about 1.5 foot of balloon here. There's a good solid tail on here. Attach both nozzles together. I'm going to do an ear twist, 1 inch ear twist, then a loop twist, about 2 inches out. It's very important to have that ear twist in the back. That's what's going to hold our halo down. So I'm going to go down about 1.5 inches on our face, bring it back up, connect it into our ear twist, and bring it back down again. It's good to have a little bit at the end here, just so it's easier to anchor the arms down. So I'm going to give my balloon a little squeeze here, because we want it to be malleable. I'm going to go down about 2 inches, do a 1 inch bubble, 1 inch bubble, then back up, but I want to make sure that I have a little bit, like maybe a 1 inch bubble here at the end here. So you should have something that looks like that. So you got 2 arms, 2 hands, and then 1 little back bubble here. So I'm going to connect that right back into our hair, like so. So now you should have something that looks like this. You have your head, your hair, the back of your hair, a little bit of flesh tone sticking out here, a long noodle, then the arm sticking out toward the front. So I'm going to go ahead and grab our blue. I'm going to start forming the dress, but while I'm forming the dress, I'm going to attach the white end for the wings. Sounds complicated, but it's not. So I went ahead and filled it up to, there's about 3 inches of balloon at the end here. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Gonna squeeze it a little bit so it's really soft, so it's easier to work around the arms. So I'm gonna go push it up through the middle of our arms, so it looks like that. I'm gonna wrap it around our arm. Attach it. You'll notice that it's like I did with the princess balloon, the Elsa balloon, if you haven't seen that one. It just prevents them from having extra baggage in the front. Had to think about that for a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and attach our flesh tone to our first sleeve. So it's looped around the arm, like so. It's all the way around. Attach our flesh tone to the back. This is what's going to hold it all together. So having a pretty good long tail is a good thing. Now I'm going to go ahead and squeeze the balloon a little bit here. I'm going to force it, bring it up around the side here, and then force it into the middle. And by doing this, it actually helps whatever balloons might have rolled in the process of the first one, because we're going in the opposite direction. Please note that your balloons will roll at this point, so keep in mind. Try to keep the sleeves about even too. Takes a little bit of practice on this. But now that they're about even, go ahead, twist it, and bring it up. If you could grab your nozzle from your blue one, that's good. If not, wrap your flesh tone around where you twist it, like so. I'm just going to knot the end of my flesh tone and the nozzle of the blue together, just so everything is secure. Like so. And here I'm just going to push my blue up toward the top. So therefore you'll have 2 arms with 2 sleeves. Now before we go ahead and snip this off, I'm going to go ahead and attach the white. The white's actually going to go from the back of the neck to about where your torso is going to end. So lower butt. If there is no room for that, you may attach it to your sleeves, like where you knotted off your sleeves. Woo, squeak. So here I left about 3 inches here of white at the end. I'm actually going to attach it to our torso, like where we have our sleeves for this one. Like so. Just because I have a little bit extra hair and I don't want it to be knocked around too much. So make sure your white is attached before you start making your dress. So I'm going to go down about 2 inches here. Bring it back up. And bring it back down again. I'm going to bird roll this, so I'm just going to take my 3rd twist and roll it into my 1st and 2nd. Like so. I'm going to go ahead and take our 2nd blue. I'm going to fill in the rest of the bottom of the dress. You can use a 2-tone dress for this one. You know, kids can pick out whatever colors they want. Or adults. Adults really like this one. Attach it into our dress. At the top. Bring it down. And connect it into the leftover blue here. Try to make sure that the bottom of the dress is a little bit bigger than the top. By at least 1 inch. This one I went 2 inches. I'm just going to start layering it in to fill out our dress. You at least want to have 5 balloons down at the bottom. Like so. Now that we have that done, we're going to go ahead and make our wings. I'm just going to create a bend here at the top. Like so. Bring it down. Make a 1 inch bubble. Actually, 1.5 inch. So you'll have a good 6 inch wing here coming down. Like so. And then a 1.5 inch bubble here at the end. So it looks like this. Connect it into our bottom waist. I'm going to do the same, but in reverse. So I'm going to do a 1.5 inch bubble. Curve it. And attach it right back up at the top. Now, she's got a little bit of a bowing action going on right now. This is why we didn't cut off the end of our brown for our hair. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab the end of our brown, squeeze all the air to the very end. Pull it down so that she stands straight up. Go in between of our white wings. So I'm pulling the hair down and putting them in between. This is going to separate our wings, but it's also going to center everything. Bring it one twist around, and still holding on to our brown, we're going to pull it down into the bottom of our dress. This will get her to stand straight up. Like so. It'll also open up her wings. So you'll get a good, like, front view profile of the wings sticking out. Now that's done, we're going to go ahead and make a little halo. Oop, wrong pump. Where'd it go? There it is. Taking our gold, we're just going to make a little loop. So this one you can actually use as a scrap, or you could have plenty of extra scrap. I filled it up to about 2.5 inches here. I'm going to tie it off to the end. Keep it tight too. You don't want too much slack in it. So I double knotted it, make sure there wasn't any extra room in the bubble at the top. Open it up with your fingers, just by putting your index and middle finger in both sides and pushing down with your thumb. Not so much that it's going to pop, but enough that it's going to open up your balloon. So now we got a nice little ring here. We're going to attach it from the back of the ear twist. So we have our bangs here, and then we have our ear twist here. I'm going to push it through the bottom of our ear twist in the back, and then roll it toward the front. This will secure it in place and keep it open. Draw off the end, then secure it with the nozzle by going around the ear twist. Therefore, you'll have a halo sticking up from the top. So, I don't know if you can see it, but the halo is sticking out. And you can see it from the back too, that's over top of the bangs. So, now that we're done, we go ahead and put our face on. Again, if you don't know how to draw eyes, I have a little tutorial. And there we have an angel. So, again, like we did before, you stay right here. Christmas cracker time. Hopefully it's better than nail clippers. It's like an office party reject right there. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was louder. What'd I get? What'd I get? What is this? It's it's a little folding phone book. I thought it was a mirror at first. I saw the shiny stuff. Well, now I gotta carry a long phone book. I can put all my names and addresses in here if I had this many friends. Oh well. I'll make fake names and I'll put it in so I seem popular. And it's magnetic. Boop. Huh. Well, I guess it's better than nail clippers. And it's got a little purple crown in this one. Yay! Boop. So guys, have a wonderful Christmas, have a great holiday, have a safe winter, and I'll see you later. Bye!